My name is Crissa Cummings, and I'm 42 years old, and I live outside of Millfield in Athens County. I am part of Appalachia Resist, and we are a group that is focusing on shutting down injection wells and stopping fracking in Athens and Meigs counties.
My name is Peggy Gish. I am 71, and I live in Ames Township in Athens County on a farm, and I love Athens County. I came in a little later. I started getting involved by writing letters to ODNR and taking part in some of the protests, and this is the first time that I actually put myself in a position, an arrestable position.
K&H has one operating injection well. They've been permitted for a second injection well that they've been drilling. Injection wells are disposal sites for frac waste. Most of it's coming in from out of state. It's basically this like toxic soup of drilling fluids and stuff that is coming up along with the gas, and it can be hazardous levels of radiation. Benzene is a really common one that it's contaminated with, and other BTECs and VOCs, which are all chemicals that cause birth defects, can cause cancer, can cause acute health effects. We locked the gates of K&H injection wells facility, and I locked myself to the gate to shut down the facility. I was there for several hours. We diverted several trucks that were bringing in frac waste, and eventually law enforcement were able to extract me, and then I was arrested and taken to the sheriff's office, but released on my own recognizance.
We went there with the intent to close it down because we wanted to make a strong statement about the lack of safety of it, the health hazards, the lack of any economic gain to our county, but the fact that we really lose so much by that.
We recently found out that during the drilling of K&H2, they had a spill which isn't supposed to be able to happen. There are people who live incredibly close to this injection well and certainly would have been in danger from the spill that just happened. I am scared that we're going to end up, because of toxicity to our air and water, being forced to leave our land and our families.
We are becoming known for one of the best food centers in Ohio, one of the best farmers market in the country. And yet, with the coming in of contamination of the soil and the water, we are going to be losing that pristineness about our land and our water, and we're going to be losing some of that reputation of being able to sell very healthy, clean products.
This is one of those issues where the industry has these huge PR firms, and they keep telling everybody that it's bringing jobs, money, fracking is amazing. In reality, these are incredibly temporary, dangerous jobs that only people who are incredibly desperate would want, and it's only going to help them in a really short term. Athens County residents and our elected officials have done everything that we could to prevent the permitting of this second K&H injection well. We have filed formal complaints with the EPA. We called for a public hearing with ODNR, which they did not grant, and so the commissioners actually held a public hearing. written letters to ODNR, filed formal objections with ODNR, contacted elected officials, our state officials, and there has been no response. Even with a lawsuit pending, they've still gone ahead with the drilling of the second K&H well. And at this point, I don't feel like we have any other options but to shut down the well with our bodies.
It's a success in that we are speaking up strongly, that more and more people will learn about what is happening there, and I think this will draw more people into the movement.